Ciri collapsed in a swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
So I was thrilled to see the search.
Run, Roach.
Wonderful.
Here you go.
Fouls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
Grand opening tonight.
A performance by the illustrious duo, Master Dandelion and
Start in G major, and
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. A minor key,
but I wanted
to ruin everything. We'll start a new line.
Zoltan.
Get up!
Nice Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later. My. Nice work.
They've a long way to go yet. Straighten that line. Hannah, lift your knees. Higher. There you go.
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Holly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premiere will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time anyway.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's
What? Speak, man.
badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
You lead.
So...
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri.
So, we start in G major, and...
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
Well, well. See the...
I...
Rotlex.
Great!
What about...
We... Prem...
Never.
Camille?
Get...
Sue,
Thanks. See,
Thanks.
have it your way. The...
He's all right.
And... No reason.
Well, well. Never thought I'd live to...
I've always been monogamous. Well... No, she...
One thing's eating me. You mean...
Are you...
Of course she did. Probably just making her...
So, what? Attack, of course. God.
Dan,
Enough.
okay.
Who could have done...
That I do not know.
How can you know?
No.
Come on.
No need. By the suit as
I'll turn...
we can do.
No.
In that case, we shall meet by the.
I'll get whoever did this.
Geralt? Geralt?
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri.
So, we start in G major, and...
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key
But I wanted to.
to ruin everything. We'll start in E minor.
So, we start in G major, and...
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key
But I wanted to.
to ruin everything. We'll start in E minor.
So, we start in G major, and...
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
Cabaret. Well, I'll be. Music, dancing, heard little Annie Branch is in there. She's got
So, we start in G major, and
I've told you, the piece is sad.
Olga, I'm appreciating art. Kill one more beast, and they'll give you the keys to the city.
That's enough of that whore.
Zoltan,
Get up.
nice talking to you, Zoltan. My. Nice work.
They've a long way to go yet. Straighten that line! Hannah! Lift your knees! Higher! There you go!
Well. See the cruise?
I love it. What about Rotlick?
Rotlick said he
Great!
never met.
Rosemary and Thyme.
What about Corey?
We Premier.
Guess every.
Soon.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention.
Seems like
What?
that's the
He saw.
and
She's.
what?
That you're responsible? Got your feet planted firmly on the ground?
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me.
Ugh.
You mean?
Are you crazy? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous.
So it's true. What?
She's badly hurt.
Attacked?
Of course.
Gods.
Well, I'd say that. Dandelion.
Enough of the Curtis.
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside.
So this was.
Clearly not.
How can you know?
I've seen wound.
No harm. You mean that might have happened to
This is Novigrad. Oh,
Geralt. Find him.
Don't. Come on, Dandelion.
I would suggest. No need to look.
Great. Easy.
Look at the.
A flail.
What?
Think they'll.
Buy them
The suit.
as of.
Alternative treat. No. Need to tend to something first.
In that case, we shall meet by the Kingfisher. I'll await you there.
I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks. Geralt?
Shave your mug. No leading our lasses astray, scum.
Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, and white to white. Very fun.
Oh!
If you were an ordinary man, I'd diagnose anemia. But you are far from ordinary. You're a witcher.
Oh!
Yes, I'm all ears.
Had you fill a fool's parsley, have you? Ah! Oi!
All souls praise the eternal fire.